This is a nice look. I do like it. Let's worry about that in the morning. We'll have stuff to sell. We'll have a nice relaxing day, and then talking to Erica and saying, hey, your mother was a witch. P.S. I accidentally... Well, I didn't accidentally. She gave me no choice but to kill her. So, a nice relaxing day. Okay, we've taken the hood off, because we don't need the hood. We're just spending the day in Ark, I think. We don't really need to do anything extra. What? No, I'm just walking past, minding my own business. I'm just going to see Gabor Gabor. Because I have a lot to sell. There he is. Gabor, how have you been?
My friend.
My buddy, have you... let's see what you got in stock. Got anything new for me? I've got to buy some new scrolls off you as well. So... Oh, I didn't see if I've got any duplicates of the... Right. We're really close to the house. Sorry about this, Gabor. I'll be right back. If I've got multiple pieces of set armor, I'm just going to sell the spares. Do I wait and give somebody else, like a Phantasm, a spare set? Shroud of the Fallen. Should I have a look at giving this armor to Zara? Because she will get all those set bonuses. Didn't I give the gloves of the Fallen to somebody? Did I give them to Scott, the archer, or did I give it to Rugar? I should look. I should check that out. I thought I had more of Selna's set. Did I accidentally sell the Selna's set? In a moment of a feverish need for money. Sorry, ignore me, Therial. Going back to Gabath.
My friend.
Show me what you got. I'm ready this time. So, you can have these and those. I'm keeping those arrows because one day I feel like I can use them for something. Not for me, but for something. Sell this. I should be able to buy quite a lot off you. Let's buy all of these. Let's buy a couple of those. Is it time I put some points into lockpicking? Do I just... No, I should focus on magic. And light armor. Take all of these. Right, you have a lot more coin for me to sell things to back. Oh my word. Even after selling all that stuff to you, buying a load of stuff back, I've still gone and cleaned out the cash in your till all over again. Right, pleasure doing business. Let's move on to the next one.
Oh my, oh my.
It's getting easier to stay in here and ignore her poetry. No, I lied. Just let's... I want to see what you've got. Please don't rhyme.
I promise you, they'll bring you glee.
Let's buy a couple of bottles of ambrosia. It never hurts to have more ambrosia. Buy those. That should keep us going. Don't look at me like that, please. Please. Look, I didn't mean to do that. You're scaring me now. Look, I'm going to go to the potion lady next door. I'm going to just mention that you've got this weird expression on your face. And I'll ask her to come and check on you, okay? Okay. Hello, yes, you know the lady next door? She's got this weird expression on her face. She, like, this forced smile that she can't seem to stop. I think you should check on her. I think you should ask her about the rhyming as well. And the stacking tankards thing. Is that like a good luck charm in Enderal to stack your tankards? I've got to know. I also just want to see what you got for sale before you get going.
Yes, certainly.
Yeah, thank you. Let's buy the mana fungi. It's cheap. And it'll do me some good, I think. Right, thank you. I think it's time we go find Erica. She's not up here, is she? I've seen her up here before. Oh no, the gallery is in the south quarter, isn't it? This is a museum. This is the gallery? No. She snowed me around. Is this the gallery?
Just sit on their asses and hope things settle themselves. Idiots.
Lateral view. I presume this is the gallery. People, apparently they really love this particular painting. There's so many imitations of it around. What am I looking... Oh, bodies. Is that somebody from the Order, or... I don't know. It's dark in here. Lovely piece of the Enderalian countryside. Another copy of that painting. And another. There's nothing in there, is there? I kind of want to take something from here now. It's a bit of a challenge. But... Oh. No, it doesn't look... Probably not a good idea to steal from somebody when I'm about to break the news that I murdered her mother. Well, murder is a strong word. I killed in self-defense. I also don't think she's home. No. Nobody's here. Exhibition notes. Observe in this room the phenomenal works created by a Neramese wandering artist and brought to Enderal by Maximus Banana Splittis. Maximus Banana Splittus. I think somebody is conning these people. With a name like that. It's not Max Niceblood again, is it? It's not him going under a fake name and this is why he had a bounty on him, because he was basically committing fraud. Fraudulently painting new, well, copies of these paintings. It would explain why there's so many copies of this painting. And that... There's just copies. Does the owner of the gallery know, or has she been forced to put up these copies because she has nothing else to display because her mother wasn't sending her paintings? Right. Right, clairvoyance. You're telling me Erica is in the marketplace, are you? There she is! Brilliant, well done, clairvoyance.
Yes. Did you get a chance to look for my mother yet?
Yeah. Yes. Yes, I did. Do I... Light? No, I'm gonna give her the truth. Yes, I found your mother. You're not gonna like what I have to say.
A wild mage? Okay. I don't know what you're hoping to get from this, but if this is a joke, it's far below tasteless.
I wish I was
Get
joking.
out of my house. Now.
Your
Or I'll get the guards.
your house? I'm not in your house. Was she, like, enchanted by her mother to, like, just never believe that she's a mage? Maybe I should go back up to the apothecary and send her in to check on this lady as well. I don't really know what to do. Just take care of yourself. I guess I go to the bank and I get ready for my next adventure. I need to go to the Undercity of Art, because that's where the next black stone is. And it's about time that I went down and checked in on it. I've still not heard from Esme. I last saw her around Juneville. Should I go back to Juneville and just see if I can find word of her? And there was old Saltrius as well. Another Pyrean ruin. This was another thing I found in Juneville. It was a letter from somebody planning an expedition, looking for an heirloom in an old Pyrean ruin. And given that we found this beacon in an old Pyrean ruin, and now that we've lost our Pyrean expert through Lashari, maybe I should take up the mantle and go check that out. We also had Cuthbert's Legacy. That's in Juneville as well. I think that's the plan. We're going to head back to Juneville. I'll ask Thariel before I leave to go ask around about this black stone still. See if he can get any more details. I'm going to cut down on my workload a bit. I never got round to these bounty missions again. For all I know, somebody's handed them in. Oh, and the Drew Fields. I've never gone to do this. There was an Arizalian apothecary, Bal Hazel. Yeah, he thought it was a failed experiment by the apothecary, rather than a natural phenomenon. So I should go check out that. If there's like hints to a cure, I should check it out. There's nothing else particularly pressing. I could do with more knowledge. Actually, that's the thing. Gabor Gaboff, he sells knowledge books, doesn't he? Should I... How much money do I have to spare? I've got 3,700 coin. Let's go see how much they are. Oh, and there's a library too! There's a full-on library of Ark. I've been in, what, once? Because there was a book in there for a quest.
Yes?
That was it. Somebody's daughter had written in one of the books a little passcode to get into her lockbox. Hello.
Malthus blessings, monsieur. Are you looking for something to read?
Yes, I am actually. Malthus's blessings to you too. Show me what you've got.
I got it.
No, you haven't got anything of interest for me. I'm sure somebody else would love to go through these tomes. I'll be seeing you. I'm gonna go check on Gabor Gaboff. Hello. Oh, sorry, did you want... Hey, take 10 pennies.
Thank you. You truly are a good person.
Sorry, you can just call out to me in future. I don't mind giving you 10 pennies now and then to keep you fed. Right, Gabor, I bet you weren't expecting to see me again today. Show me what you've got. I remember you have some books for sale. It might teach me more about the area. Would they be in... an old tome? I can afford all of them. You know what, Gabor? I'm in the mood to do some reading. Give me all of those books.
Safe travels.
And to you. Now, how quickly do you think I can read through all of those books? There we go. I've learnt so much more knowledge about Enderal. Oh, there's so many things I didn't know before, which I'm also going to leave in a vague position because I don't quite know what I've learned. Just that it's just like bits and bobs about the landscape, little folk tales and things. But all that knowledge, it does give us a better buff. What was it called? Blessing of the Wise One. Increase your primary fight skills permanently by 3. We'll take it. Okay, I think Juneville will be our next stop. We've got to go see if we can hear anything from Esme. And get other things off our to-do list. Things are beginning to move very quickly in. Regarding the beacon. Every time I put a stone in, I just get a feeling something terrible is going to happen.
I'm so hungry.
And if something terrible is going to happen, I'd rather not leave too many things undone. You know, there's an invasion still going on. It's gone quiet on that front, but it's coming. The Neramis are landing. It's only a matter of time before they, like, make a move.
Yes?
Because they were landing near Juneville first. That's where Jaspar and I... Oh, Jaspar. I wonder if he's doing alright. He's probably still boozing in the Undercity. But, yeah, we landed in Juneville from that island. That's where they're going to be landing first. So I should
We always go too easy.
scout the area out while I'm getting things done off my to-do list. Right, this will be the quickest way to the Leclerc lady, or regarding the miniature pet pig. I don't have any company. Zara, hello. You gotta listen to me talking to myself now. You weren't with her. No, it was Rugar that was with me still. And, oh, you've not met the Leclerc lady in Riverville either. Basically, there's this erratic lady in Riverville who She gave me a skull, I think. Yeah, it was a skull, wasn't it? Oh, if only I could have Rugar at the same time. I could ask him and he could probably nod at me. Tell me whether or not I'm making sense and remembering things correctly. Anyway, she gave me a skull to balance on my head at midnight in front of this altar. Go on, move. After me? Okay, you just stay back. Stay back. That's it. Okay. And so, yes, now we're off to meet her sister, who I'm hopefully we're going to find out she's not as I can speak, Sarah. Hopefully we're going to find out that... Hello?
Esme?
Oh no, not Esme. Sir? Oh, you got this, Sarah? Are you... You've upset that one. Esme, sorry, what about her?
Then you know her.
Yeah, I know her.
Great, then you're the one she wanted me to find. She wouldn't give me a full name, but she asked me to give the man fitting her description this. Now, if you'll excuse me, I
Fitting
need to
her
push on.
Give the man fitting her description. Oh, the description she gave. Right, sorry. Not looking for a man that looks like her. Esme. We've not heard from her at all since she ran out on us. When we found out Tara's
Meet me at the old
face.
lighthouse near Duneville. Esme.
See, the message only says near the old lighthouse, but the little voice in my head tells me that she means the old lighthouse near Duneville. That's back here, isn't it? That's the my red tower. No, that's far too high up. I think it's this. Okay, Leclerc lady, we're going to put a pin in that. This is more important. We need to find out if she's okay. She's had a rough old time of it. If she's even here. Requires a key. Oh, there she is. Esme.
Ah, I was wondering if you'd come.
I was wondering if I was ever going to hear from you again. What? Oh, why did you want to meet me here? What's the relevance of the lighthouse?
No idea. I discovered it by accident. But there's something about it, isn't there? It helps me clear my head. It helps me think.
Well, it's certainly got a view. Quite a sinister view, because I know what happened out on that island. That's the island of Kor. I've got a tale for you about that another time. But let's talk about you. How are you feeling? How are you?
Good question. Shall we go up? The view from up on the roof is great. My, look at that. If it weren't for the bone rippers and the bandits, this place would be almost picturesque, wouldn't it?
Almost.
Tara would have liked it.
Maybe not for the ruined
I'm
ships.
sorry. My emotional outburst in that ruin, it was uncalled for. I shouldn't have said those things. Neither to you, nor to Tara. To her memory, that is.
You don't have anything to apologize for. You had every reason to be upset, and I understand it completely. You were faced with a horrible discovery about what happened to Tara.
Thanks. You know, Tara once tried to explain to me what it's like to live that black fog. We had just spent a wonderful evening together, and we were sitting on a beach, not unlike this one. We kissed and cuddled, and then all of a sudden, she started crying. I tried to comfort her, but it was pointless. She just cried and cried, for almost an hour. At one point she told me that she was sorry. That she was sorry for being how she was. That there was nothing she wanted more than to be different. But that it was out of her control. The fog. It's always there. And there are moments when it just overwhelms you, no matter how hard you try to fight it. Don't you see? She didn't choose to be that way. And she told me that the worst part of it all was seeing how much her suffering dragged me down right along with her.
Sounds like she felt she was a burden on you.
Yes. I don't even understand what it is that you love about me. All I do is drag you down. Strange, isn't it? Now that I'm telling you all this, I understand her. But back then, I just didn't. I couldn't.
Now that you've had some time, how do you feel about what she's done now?
Good question. Of course, I still struggle understanding why she did it. And the fact that she's gone breaks my heart. It just breaks my heart. I wish I could travel back in time and tell her that I will stand by her, no matter how she is, and that she never was or could ever be a burden to me. Don't get me wrong. I don't blame myself for her decision. Joining this cult, giving her life, it was her choice, and she didn't do it out of malice. But I just wish I could have somehow made her realize that it always gets better. That the two of us might have eventually beaten the fog someday.
It is difficult because it can be really hard when you're feeling like that. And if you're willing to see it through, it does and can get better. It doesn't necessarily get any easier, but it does get better. But, you know, people like Tara, they need to realize that for themselves. That's the sad truth.
I know. But maybe we can somehow make it easier for them. Of
So do I.
course, there are still so many questions. Most of all, who that veiled woman really is, and what she needed those people for. But I'm guessing we won't get an answer to that. Who knows? Maybe what she said was right, and Tara's sacrifice really wasn't for nothing. We'll never know.
I really hope I do know. I hope I figure it out. I've had a few... Well, did have a run-in with her at some point. But it's just left with me with more questions. But anyway, what now?
Well, I'll see. I guess I'll travel back to Kyle, to my clan. If I find a ship that's still willing to cross the Red Sea, that is.
You can find a ship that's
and
seaworthy.
here, I promised to give you this, didn't I?
You did? A pendant?
An amulet, yeah. It's an old heirloom, and you should have it. And no, don't say anything. You risked your life for me, without the prospect of loot or treasure. I'll never forget that. Never.
Well, I know I did it to help. You know, I wanted to help you, but I did also do it to help try find answers about the Veiled Woman myself. But you're welcome, and thank you for the pendant.
Thank you. How about you, though? What are your plans?
Well, there's something very important I do need to take care of, but with all the things on my to-do list, I'm gonna play it by ear, and a lot of what I need to do, I severely doubt, like the black stones, should I be collecting those? Should I be plugging them into a giant machine called the Beacon? I'm gonna play it by ear.
Good answer. I'll stay here for a little longer. The sea, the moon, the night sky. I know it sounds dramatic, but they help to ease my mind.
I get it, but why don't you stay on Enderal? You might not even be able to find a ship willing to cross the Red Sea with the Neremese invasion. They might even have a blockade at this point. Now, I'm on a mission for the Holy Order, and we could use someone with your talents.
With my talents? You mean never sticking to an agreement, uncontrollable emotional outbursts, and running away screaming at the sight of a puss bug?
Now you mention it, yeah.
Not sure, but something tells me that this mission of yours needs someone with a different skill set.
I mean,
Keep
you
your
were
chin
pretty
up.
handy with a sword.
I'll see you around.
But then again, I've got loads of people in the Order that are decent with a sword, and I've got Zerara over here. Yeah, Esme, if you just feel like you want to go, you're welcome to stay. And if you need a place to stay, you're welcome to stay at my place. There's only 3 beds. sorry, not 3 beds. It's only 1 bed. And you would make the 3rd person in that house. So you and Thariel are going to have to fight over the little couch in the reception. But take care. I'll be seeing you. Right. How long were we here? It was daylight when I got here to Juneville, and Esme and I have been talking late into the night. God, it's dark. Right, we need to go find Leclerc, and... should I be waking her up? Should I just go back to Juneville for the night? Is the... oh, you know what? There might be a place to sleep just ahead. Hopefully, all the bandits we found in here when Ruger and I came past won't have moved back in.
Finally.
They've moved back in. Out, out, Zara! Zara! Ah! Oh, shite. No, I'm stuck! I'm stuck! Oh. You got this, Zara? Oh, Zara does not care. Oh, okay, maybe I should just stand around watching. I do need her help. She's strong, but she's not that strong. I can't see because of the fire. Is that all of them? Take that. Leave that. Well, they've seen us now. We do have to finish this off, otherwise they might follow us, that Leclerc lady. And I do still need a place to sleep, because I don't think the best introduction is waking her up in the middle of the night, no matter how eccentric she is. Let's try crouching. And I've got... we'll armor up first. Thunder's at the ready. Okay. Here we go. Come on, Thunder. Give me someone to hide behind. Ow. That's it. It's alright, we've got them. We've still got a rat problem. After all that, is there not going to even be a... oh, they're still making pretzels. Oh, I came at the wrong time again. I need to let them finish making their pretzels. I've got food of my own, and actually, I don't really want to eat food that's been prepared by bandits. God knows where they've been. Is there even a bed around here? There's a lot of cushions that we could camp out on. We might just have to push on, because I don't really want to go back to Juneville. Right, I don't think it's too far. Let's just push on. And avoid the crabs. They're very territorial. Oh, right! There was a mystical symbol up here in this tower where this Leclerc lady lives. Oh. Zara! What you... told you to... oh, Thunder's at it as well. They're both just fighting crabs. Well, I'm over here and there's a death claw in the building. Zara! Get up. What are you playing at? What? Stay close. Just don't bother with the crabs. They're everywhere. You've got to help me with this guy. Who knows if this Leclerc lady's even alive? Oh, okay. I think Thunder wants a piece already. Where's it got? There it is. You got it? Excellent. Maybe it's just as well we didn't go back to Juneville. What was her name? Leclerc lady? Oh, well, there's a place to sleep. She's not there? Oh, hello.
Who are you? How did you get in?
I let myself... Your door's been ripped off, lady. Your front door's been ripped off by a death claw. Death ripper. A bone shredder. So, I'm going to unsummon user for now. It's just not a lot of space. Look, bear with me. I don't know if you can see this, but there's a mystical symbol right here that I want. I've got 11 out of 15. Don't ask me how I know there's only 15. Yes. Aurora Leclerc.
Who are you? How did you get in?
As I was saying, there was a bone ripper in your living room, and it ripped your door off. That's how I got in. The bone ripper let me in, if anything.
A bone ripper? Oh, that's bad. Oh, blazes. And here I thought that the barrier spell Tarhuti told me would actually do its job. Anyway, who are you? And what do you want here?
So, you really are Tahuti. That's the lady from Riverville, isn't it? Red hair? Bit of an oddball. I ran an errand for her back in Riverville.
My condolences.
So, it sounds like you're the saner one then, and that you're not on good terms.
Huh? Oh, no, we get along just fine. It's just, she's a fraud. She sells rubbish to superstitious farmers, old skulls and love potions, and promises they'll solve all their problems. I always tell her to get a real job, but she won't listen. Either way, back to the topic at hand. What do you want?
Well, right now it feels like I want to go back to your sister and demand she give me adequate compensation for the job I did for her. She made me go through a dangerous mine full of undead skeletons to get a potion back, that was it, from a ghost thief. And then all she gave me was a skull to put on top of my head. Oh, I should have drank that potion. I had a chance to drink the potion, I didn't take it. But, okay, this might sound a bit silly. I want to get in contact with somebody who's deceased, and I was told you could help me.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yes, I can help. Or let me put it this way. The voices of the new age can.
The voices of the new age?
Yes. Now, don't take this the wrong way, but you don't look very spiritual to me.
Not particularly.
So I won't waste my time with explanations. What's important is that the seances I perform are complicated, which is why I'll need something from you to do them.
There's something belonging to the deceased person, right? I've got this. I've got some bristles from the subject in question. Will this do the trick?
What's that, hair? You read one fairy tale too many, haven't you, kid? I don't need a lock of hair. I need a, potion. A special concoction that facilitates the process of getting in touch with the dead.
A potion? You don't sound very convinced. What kind of potion?
As I said, a special one. Here, this is a list of the ingredients. Find them and have some alchemist brew the potion, then come back to me. Ah, and one more thing. You said the Bone Ripper broke the door?
Ripped it right off its hinges. I did, yeah.
You don't think you could do an old woman a favor and repair the door for me? I can't hold a seance if a group of lost ones could just saunter into the tower at any moment.
I suppose that's a fair request. I'll do it.
Oh, thank you, dear. You're a treasure.
So I find out that her sister basically conned me with a skull back in Riverville. And now she's cackling to herself. Really cackling to herself. Well, I feel like she's gonna con me too. Okay, so how do I repair front door formally? You need to get a new door before you can repair the entrance. Where am I supposed to get a new door? She gave us any hints? Procure and install a new door. You can build one or buy it from a merchant. Karimea. Is that a merchant in Juneville, perhaps? Brew a potion of the cosmic winds. Did she give me the recipe? Yes.
Elixir of the Cosmic Winds. 2 sheaves of peaceweed. 1 pint of mead. 1 bottle of banana brandy. Pure brew. Put all ingredients into hot water. Stir well. Let simmer for an hour.
Peaceweed, mead, and banana liquor. That's not a potion. That's an alcoholic concoction with a recreational drug brewed into it. I've got 1 piece of peaceweed. Got banana liquor. I don't have... What was the other?
Elixir of the Cosmic Winds.
King Mead.
2 sheaves of
Do I have King Mead? I do not have King Mead. I can use this rhetoric book though. Right, I guess we're going back to Juneville then. Gotta buy... Hopefully they've got King Mead and Peaceweed available. And let's see if we can find that Karimea about buying a new door. And Zara, I need you around, otherwise I'm just talking to myself like a lunatic.
Huh?
Oh. Oh, well, that was convenient. I was just coming in. I'm told you might be able to help me. Can I see your wares?
Sure thing.
It might be a bit of an odd request, but I'm looking for a door. Knight. Set the Scarlet Knight. Eye of the Scarlet Knight. Created potions are more powerful. I didn't know I could do that. One-handed attacks do 7% more damage. Psionics cost less. I mean, it's a cool-looking hood, but I don't need it, and it is very expensive. It's more than I can actually afford with the money on me. Kelana's Secret. Glacial Bomb. Throw a Starling Bomb made of liquid ice, which deals 30 frost damage to freeze 2 enemies and freezes them for 3 seconds. I think I want that. I don't have a memory point at the moment, do I? At some point, I should probably look into hunting down these myths and legends as well. There's something to do in my journal. Oh, a solid door. 800 pennies for a door. It's just... well, I say it's just wood. I can't make that. Wrath of the Wanderer. Increased claw damage. I don't need that. Have you got anything else on you? Got ambrosia. What can I sell to you? Oh, that's a point. You don't have... No, you don't. Right. A pleasure doing business with you. Excuse me. You two are very well dressed, actually, to be down here. Okay. Pub. That's very precarious.
What is it?
Hello, I'm...
Want something to drink?
I do. But you're a Chilean, right? How did you end up here? What's your story?
Same way most people end up here, I guess. Coincidence. You know, I came to Enderal when I was about 20, because I just couldn't stand my country anymore. And unlike most other Outlanders, I got lucky and found some good work. Got the Golden Sickle just a couple of days after our ship arrived. And when the Golden Sickle sent me to Juneville with a caravan, I just kinda wound up here. Doesn't sound very exciting, does it? But that's just how it was.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with a uneventful life. But most Chileans are quite, you know, proud of Chile. What is it that bothered you about it?
Let me think. Everything? My countrymen, the Chileans, they feel so great with their colorful clothes, their trading empires and sugarcane plantations. But when you take away all the glitter, their bloody culture is only about one thing, and that's making dough. Eat or get eaten. That's the only rule Anil Yar plays by, even if the poets and bards try to make you believe otherwise. It's just, I don't know, empty, pointless. And hey, of course that sounds odd coming from an innkeeper in a miner's town, but still. Sure, people here are rough, but at the end of the day, they still have some kind of decency.
Well, I suppose they're far more honest than a lot of the shrewd Chileans I've met. Who's pushing me? Excuse you? I'm trying to order a drink. Look, I better order a drink. People are getting a bit antsy about wanting the bar.
Sure.
Do you have King Meads? No, you don't. You do have the Peace Weed, though. And...
Take
well,
care.
yes, you too.
Sorry.
Where am I going to get?
Go to Leckler, contact Cuthbert in the Beyond, and
Oh.
find my diploma. I'm not paying you to sit on your buttocks.
No, you leave my buttocks out of this.
What it